In this video, I'm going to share with you everything that I bring with me for solo hiking in the winter. Okay, so first of all, let's talk clothes. Right now, we are in the dead of winter and it is cold outside, so keep that in mind. Let's do it. So first off, personally, I like to always wear a tank top as my very base layer, a tank top, and I wear Nike Pros just on the off chance that if I get hot enough, I can strip down to all of that. Because when you're hiking in the winter, it's important to make sure that you're not getting super sweaty. Sweaty and cold don't mix well, and that can easily lead to hypothermia. So it's important to pay attention to how sweaty you're getting. And I like to have the option to be able to strip down all the way, basically to shorts and a tank top if necessary. Next, when it comes to pants, I like to just wear hiking pants. Sometimes if it's really cold and I know it's going to be like freezing, I will wear leggings underneath my hiking pants. Most of the time I end up wearing these pants from Stio. These are the Pinedale pants. They are in the berry smoke color. I absolutely love these pants. They're a big staple for me for hiking and backpacking in the winter. So that's pants wise. Now top wise is where we get all of the layers that come into play. So I have my tank top base layer. The next thing that I put over that is a thermal base layer. So I like to wear just a dry fit long sleeve thermal. I specifically like the ones that have the thumb holes in them because who the heck doesn't love a good thumb hole? On top of that, I put this fleece. It's also from Stio. I am a big fan of Stio. And I actually have a code that you can use and you can get 20% off of anything from Stio. Just gonna leave it here. So if any of these items are speaking to you, go for it, babe. I got you. 20% off. And then on top of that, if need be, I bring a puffy jacket. Mine is from REI. I will share links and put links to all of these clothing and gear all down in the description. I typically wear merino wool socks. I specifically love these ones from Darn Tough. I always bring a beanie in case my ears get cold. I also bring a wool neck gaiter, and then I also always make sure that I bring a pair of gloves. That's all of my clothing that I bring with me and wear hiking. Actually, no it's not, I just lied. So something that you also should always have with you hiking. I keep mine in my bottom pouch on my bag so that I can easily get to it. This is a rain jacket. Now again, this is from Stio. Are we shocked? No. You seeing a theme here? Good. This is my winter rain jacket that I normally bring with me. I have a different one for summertime. It's important to know that I do wear shoes hiking, so I almost forgot that. I have these hiking boots from Colombia. They are waterproof. I got them when I was still in high school, and I graduated high school in 2021. So I have had these bad boys for quite some time, and honestly, they still are amazing. They have obviously a lot of miles put on them at this point, but they hold up. I think they're losing their waterproof capabilities. I do always take another pair of shoes with me as well. I don't want to wear my hiking boots in the car, and as soon as I get back to my car after I'm done hiking, I would like to take those boots off as fast as I can. So I have these sandals from, don't get mad at me, Teva? I don't know how you say it. People are making me second guess it. I'm obsessed with them. So now we have to get into gear. Let's do it. This is my hiking bag. This is from Duder. I could be saying that wrong. But this is the Futura 30 SL. I'm going to start with everything that is on the outside of my bag, and then we'll get into the inside of it. On my left strap, I keep my camera clip. Obviously, you can't see my camera at this current moment because that's what I'm filming on. But my camera would normally sit right here and clip onto this. I keep a pocket knife here. I have this little handy guy. This is a birdie alarm. So basically you pull, I'm not gonna do it because it's loud. In an emergency situation, I would pull the tab out of this and a very loud alarm would go off. Next on here, this is just a little silly thing, but I like to have chapstick readily available. So I have a chapstick holder. Next and most important thing is I have a satellite phone. If you solo hike, solo adventure, solo anything, you need to invest in a satellite phone. Mine is the Garmin InReach Mini 2. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There are features on this thing that I haven't even messed with because there's so many things that you can do with this and I don't even know what all of them are. This basically, in summary, it can be used for navigation. The main feature that I use on it is it allows you to send messages to people without having any cell reception. There's a ton of other features. Again, like I said, haven't used all of them. I don't even know what all of them are or what all this can do. But the messaging thing by itself is super, super, super handy. And also it has an SOS button. So if you're in an absolute emergency, life or death situation, you can press the SOS and someone will come rescue you. This is the only other thing that is on the outside of my pack that is like easily accessible, and it is my water bottles. I have 2 water bottle holders. I always make sure that I have 2 full bottles of water with me. So when it comes to my waist belt, there are actually 2 things that I always hang off of my waist belt. They're very easily accessible. Now these 2 items that I keep there are my protection, which is bear spray, and I have a wicked knife. On my right hip, I always keep my phone. I have All Trails Plus, which is something that I also have I believe it's a 30% discount for you. I'll put the link for it in the description. All Trails Plus is super nice and super handy to have because I use All Trails to find the hiking trails that I want to go on. And then with the premium version of All Trails, you can download the map of your route for your hike and you can look at that when you don't have service. So it's super nice, super handy. I love it. In my left hip pocket, this can vary and it changes depending on, if I want to keep like some snacks in there. Most of the time though, if I have a paper map for the area that I'm hiking in, then I will put that paper map in my left hip pocket. I'm going to start with the brain of my bag. 3 main things that I keep in here. First of all, a first aid kit. Now, I am not going to lie to you. This first aid kit is really sad. I need to put more things in it. Pretty much I just have like some antiseptics and Band-Aids. This isn't going to save my life if I'm dying. Next thing I keep in here is my life straw. This is super handy. This is the one that I have. But it looks like this. Literally just looks like a straw. And what you do is you fill up your water bottle with whatever, it's a lake water or river water, whatever water that you can find that is available. You stick the straw down into your bottle and you drink like you normally would. This is a super handy thing to have, so then you know that you won't run out of drinkable water. This is the last thing that I keep in the brain of my bag. It's just this cute little Bigfoot pouch. And what's more important is what's inside the pouch. So let's get into it. First things first is I always bring a lighter with me. You want to be basically prepared if you're going hiking to where if you had to spend a night out in the woods, you will survive. So Having something that you can light a fire with is important. Sunscreen. I never put it on in the winter. You probably should, but oh well. These baddies. Tylenol and ibuprofen. You never know when you might need them. I always have little hand sanitizer wipes. I also keep bug spray wipes in here. The last thing that I always keep in here is electrolytes. My favorite is the watermelon flavor from Element. When you open up my bag, it has this pouch here that's on the underside of the brain. So we're gonna go in this first. These are basically just smaller items that I don't want loose in my pack. I keep a compass. Now, I'm gonna be so real with you. I just got this recently and I'm still learning how to use the compass. Because it's like a heavy duty, like real compass, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to figure out how to use it, but I bring it with me. I also bring 2 forms of light. I bring a headlamp. I'm not going to shine it at you, but headlamp, boom. Mine is from Black Diamond. And then I bring a flashlight, boom. If one of them dies, I have an alternative. The only other thing that I keep in here is, I showed you earlier that I have a lighter that I always bring with me. I always bring matches as well in case my lighter runs out of fuel. And then I bring just this, it's just a little baggie with matches and a fire starter. Now, let's get to the innards of my bag. I always bring this little lunchbox, and this is where I put all my food. This is a new addition for something that I bring, but I just got it recently, and so now I've been taking it with me. This puffy blanket from Rumple. This is just a super nice thing to have as like, again, if I got to my viewpoint and I wanted to just chill and it's cold, I could take this out, throw this around my shoulders, and it's gonna keep me pretty warm. And that concludes what all I bring with me when I solo hike in the winter. Again, I have a lot of links and discounts and stuff. If there's anything that you saw in this video that you're interested in, I'm gonna link everything down in the description. And if I have a discount code for anything, I'll put it down there as well. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.